So I hope they're ready. And also, after this video, I'm no longer responding to anyone with less than 1 million subscribers. That doesn't hit me.
I don't want to talk to this bitch. Why I put her in the primary? She going to general. Fuck her. Fucking dweeb. This girl was corny to me.
Abba and Preach dropped a video on Pearl, and Pearl is in some serious trouble right now. She was talking that stuff. She was talking that big talk. She was up in there saying she ain't responding to nobody unless you got 1 million subs. Well, Abba and Preach almost got 2 million subs. And they just pointed out that she is phony. The same thing that I've been trying to tell y'all. I seen through it. I see straight through her, and they seen straight through her. Listen to what they had to say.
Just pearly things. What do you think?
I want to think about what?
About her getting in trouble.
It was bound to happen.
Fucking dweeb. This girl was corny to me. Do I think she's a grifter? Absolutely. Yeah, I do. I don't think she believes half the stuff that she says that comes out of her mouth. I don't know. You just see the switch up that she's done over the last 2 years, and it's been fascinating to see the kind of title she had before, content she's making, to what she's making now. I just don't buy it. I never did. At the end of the day, do I think she's some kind of race supremacist? No, I don't. I think she's just somebody who wants to make money, and her capitalistic mindset made her realize that black men will support a woman who echoes what they think, especially if she doesn't look like them. And so they threw money at her. Truth is, she's a goofy broad who found a way into the community and was able to make a lot of money off you guys. And she will continue, because a lot of dudes are more concerned with getting back at women or showing them up than they are with actually getting to the truth of any situation. Because if you look at her, she's a giant flaming hypocrite. The thing that she is the exact thing that she preaches against. She ain't got no husband. She's a career-driven woman who's very, very argumentative and isn't submissive in any type of way.
And that's 100% facts. There's nothing that she can really say to come back at them. As a matter of fact, she better not say nothing, because one of her members of her big team tried to come at them before.
Listen, you've sat down and you've ate off just pearly things by tagging us, yeah? And your production is not our production. Our production is big out here, you get me? I got bare smoke for you lot, bro. Both of you lot, I got smoke for Abba and Preach, bro.
And they destroyed that cat. It was just, they clowned them. They clowned their whole team.
He fired his ass.
When you come for pearly thing, where you now? Where's the smoke? Where's your cigar? Where's your cigarette? Where is it? Because when you come from one of us, yeah, and what about when people come from one of y'all? What's she gonna do? Nothing.
Listen, I'll say this about Pearl.
Fuck out of here, clown.
And she didn't want to say nothing back before. Let's see if she's got the gall to say something back now. And one thing I do like is that they pointed out what she did with Sarah Garvey.
So this guy came out saying, not only he debated a video saying like, yo, she takes over 80 to 85% of people's ad revenue.
Now, myself and Pearl sat down to have a conversation, and she expressed to me that she wanted to do a new segment for her show. And she said she would want me within her studio 4 days per week. I said, okay, from what time? She said from 10 in the morning till 5 o'clock in the evening. I said, so working 4 to 5 days a week for 7 hours is essentially a day job. What is my guaranteed fee at the end of the month? What is the salary? And she looks at me and she says, we do not do guarantees and we do not do salary. She does percentages. So I said, okay, cool. Well, what's the percentage? She said, Sarah, you're the high end, so you will get 70-30. So I said, fine, okay, let me listen. 70% goes to me and 30% goes to you. Now she looked at me and she said, no, 70% goes to me, Pearl, and 30% goes to me, Sarah Garvey. And that's when I started scratching my head. I said, what's the low end? She said it's 10 to 15%.
Which is like a crazy split. Even when you account for business expenses and everything, that's a crazy split. That Pearl, who's not even on the camera, will take 85% of what the person makes, okay, from ad revenue. No MCM, no like marketing agency does that. So that's one. Two, one other thing that he said, he was talking about the past. She ended up filing a bunch of DMC strikes again to try to get his video taken.
Of course.
It's just fun.
When people with no arguments,
yeah,
trying to push back on things, that's what they're gonna do.
DMC strikes?
DMC strikes.
Of course she did.
taking down his channel and all that stuff. Like, that's a punk move, man. She's trying to attack his channel. So, and it's what he's been bringing out is that he was the co-host of the show, so he had a right to put that on his channel. She don't own that. They both did it together. So I hope this brother wins when they go to court, if and when they go to court. And look, guys, just look at her whole operation. She put Nick Fuentez on. She was laughing with him. She didn't push back against any of the things that he said. She told conservatives that they're afraid of him because they don't debate him and prove him wrong. Yet she puts him on her show and she doesn't debate him or prove him wrong. She puts on a PR stunt after she gets she starts catching some heat from the black community. She puts on a PR stunt and tries to go on Obsidian's show to make it seem like she's taking accountability for her actions. It's a big stunt. It's a trap. It's a freak show. It's a clown show. Obsidian is on there insulting black women and she's sitting there not saying nothing about it. She's hiding. This is just the most. She's so stupid. She can't even pretend to be apologetic. It's just so in her to not want to. If you look at her face while these shows are going on, and look at the responses of the people that's talking to her, you can see she really don't give a damn. She's just trying to do technical lawyer talk, PR stunt talk, and avoid stuff. She's not trying to really deal with the issue, and it shows. And you know, my whole point is some people fell for the PR stunt, but some of us can see through bullcrap. Real recognize real and real recognize fake, and this girl is fake. Well, that's what I got to say about this one, guys. I on to the next one. It's the King Lemuel podcast. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment in the comment section below. Peace.